Well, good afternoon, Sibford School. It's Friday the 24th of April 2020. It's an absolutely glorious day here at Sibford School. It's very quiet beyond the birds tweeting away here. There are a couple of members of staff I've seen this morning. I've seen Dave Candy, I've seen Harry Raggs in the horticulture area just looking after the plants there. I've seen Michelle, said hello to her this morning, but it is typically very quiet because obviously the vast majority of our community are at home at this time. But I think if I've got overriding messages for this week, they would be one of well done for all of your hard work, and thank you for engaging so well with your teachers, both pastorally, academically. I've been really greatly heartened by the way the community has approached the circumstances we're facing at the moment, and really pleased to hear the positive messages of nearly full attendance in most lessons, pupils getting into lessons, really good engagement with work, working out some of those troubleshooting problems that I think everybody's had some sort or another in terms of getting access to technology, making sure that you are learning how to use that technology safely and effectively, learning how to respond to teachers, to send work to your teachers, to talk to teachers, particularly pastorally, to make sure that you're getting those messages through. Because as we said all along, the school is here for you and ready to support over the next few weeks. So well done. Primarily to our pupils, that's who I want to speak to first and foremostly, because I think you've done a remarkable job. But to our parents, the mums, dads, the guardians out there, both here in the UK and some of whom are abroad, I want to thank you for looking after your loved ones and supporting them in their learning at what is a really tricky time. But I've been speaking to quite a lot, sometimes face to face actually. I see one or two mums and dads in the village here, but more so on the phone and via email. The messages have been incredibly supportive, and I'm very grateful for that. I think as a community to hear those messages of support has meant a great deal, so thank you for that. And then to our teachers as well, I want to say a huge thank you to our teachers. I've got 3 children in the school myself, and the quality of work that's being set for them has been excellent, really has been really very strong indeed. And we've had, as parents, Jill and I have had the same challenges with technology at times, making sure our pupils can get online and make sure they're able to send work back to you as well. But I've seen my own children really very well engaged, from Eliza in the junior school, looking forward to seeing her teacher in the morning to say hello to her friends online, having meaningful tasks through the school day, being able to get out as well to enjoy some sunshine, because thankfully we can do that at the moment. And my older 2 in year 7 and 8 have had plenty of work to get on with, but I would say the balance has been really very good indeed. So thank you for your hard work to all of my colleagues. The support, of course, is both pastoral, it's emotional support, as well as academic work. And I just want to reiterate that message to the whole community. We are here for you. It's tricky sometimes for teachers, because often we've got young children of our own, dependents, so making sure we can do those Microsoft Teams lessons alongside a range of other creative work can be a challenge at times. But we are here for you, and if we don't respond to you straight away, please do make sure you're dropping us emails, you're asking us questions, and allowing us to help support you in the best way that we can. We have had some people in school this week. We've obviously had the Thomas Franks team have been here. They've been volunteering, and the work that the Thomas Franks are doing, full stop, has been fantastic. And we've been able to provide hundreds, actually it's now running into thousands of meals for vulnerable children and the NHS. And I'm very grateful to the volunteers who've been coming into school to help support there. Which has been absolutely fantastic. We've also managed to make some PPE. We've actually made some. So Greg and the Design Technology Department has been making some of the visors for those who need it most. And thanks to the generous donation of one of our boarders, we've actually had some surgical face masks, and we've already started to donate some of those within the community, and particularly already to Catherine House Hospice. You might have seen we've been talking about that a little bit on our social media. So there's a lot going on behind the scenes, but broadly speaking, I just wanted to say have a good weekend. Don't forget this afternoon that there is a music meeting online, and you can tune into that. I have watched it already. I think Fiona Hudson with the team have managed to put together a really very lovely music meeting. It's about a quarter of an hour. Do enjoy the music of our wonderful students this afternoon. Have a good weekend. Have a good break. Think about how the week's gone, what perhaps needs to change for next week. And take care of yourselves. There are signs of hope, I think, on the horizon here. Positive signs. We know it's going to be a long haul ahead of us, but let's try and enjoy what we've got, the blessings that we do have, the fact that we have got some lovely weather at the moment. Look after our loved ones and gear ourselves up for a good weekend, an enjoyable, quiet weekend, and more of the same from Sibford School next Monday. Have a good weekend, everybody.